Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing the first ever Q&A video on this channel. So a couple of days ago I asked you guys to send me some questions on Instagram and you guys have delivered. So first thing I want to do is shout out to the ladies, because there are a couple of girls that asked these questions, and as you know, this channel is male dominated. So shout out to you guys who are shout out to you girls who are watching this right now and asking these questions. And let's jump right into these questions and answer them. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Okay, so first question here. Yeah, so as you see, like, these are the questions that I got from Instagram. So first ever question, and Manda_Lam. What is your favorite YouTube channel? I don't know if you guys have heard, but there's this 20-year-old pretty aesthetic Asian dude goes by the name of Collegiate Aesthetics. Pretty cool channel, so check him out. Okay, on a serious note, I would say it's Vitruvian Physique. His name is Igor Obashansky, but 4 years ago he inspired me to get onto this fitness train, and he covers a lot of stuff, so including supplementations. He does a lot of content on his previous shows, his journey in fitness as well. So I'm sort of like trying to learn things from him still, but at the same time also recreate things that I learned from him and to use it in my daily life and give you guys the same amount of value. Okay, so second question, Bracha__. What exercise would you suggest for someone who's starting to work out? I would say focus on compound lifts. You know, you can't go wrong with bench pressing, your squats, your deadlifts. Do progressive overload. You know, it's not really the exercises that you should be focusing on, but you know, focus on progressive overload. Keep putting on weight every single workout, or every single two workouts if you're beginning, and then your time and attention, mind-muscle connection. Really feel the muscle fibers working while you're working out and training, and do not, you know, just do a concentric movement without feeling the eccentric movement that's going upwards. Let's say if you're doing a pull-up, you know, really feel yourself going down and not like let the gravity bounce you down. Okay, so your second question, what diet would you recommend for people who don't work out often? I think everybody should have a relatively same diet, if that makes sense. So it really shouldn't matter if you don't work out or if you work out. You should always stick to a sustainable, healthier diet which covers all your macros, your micronutrients. You should always eat fruits, vegetables, get quality protein sources, all of that. So focus on your nutrients, and there's not like a single diet that would be the best. Parley Alexander, Natty. Yes, I'm never going to, I wouldn't say never, but I'm not going to be going near any of the PEDs, no SARMs, no steroids, anytime soon. Never. Staying natural. Safe chest accessory. I think cable flies really work those muscle fibers, you know, and looks pretty aesthetic. Like, reminds me of Jeff Side, Ziz, you know, the legends. Caitlyn Jenner for governor. And before I get cancelled, I'm gonna stop it right here. King_Arthur, how to grow the calves. This is a question I will not answer because I personally do not train calves, and I have small calves, but small calves are aesthetic, so bodybuilder problems, man. YKCI Duo, or Laudiki in reverse. How to stay focused in the gym. For me, I listen to Tevez, I blast Tevez. I blast Tevez, hardstyle music. Some people go with the Four Seasons, Vivaldi, winter, and classical music, but I personally don't listen to classical when I'm training, so all I listen to is hardstyle, you know, EDM. Also, another tip that I would say to stay focused in the gym is make sure that your gym is only for males, because once Rocket comes in, fit chick, like squatting in front of you. Yeah, on a serious note, I mean, just make sure you ask yourself why you're starting this journey. Ask yourself why and what do you want to achieve out of this journey. What are your biggest advices for newbies at the gym? Same thing as I answered Bracha before. So focus on progressive overload. Don't ego lift. Never ego lift. Form over weight. Never do ego lifting, because it will only cause injuries and also probably screw up your form, which you don't want. You want to always focus on form. activate all of your muscle fibers for the best muscle accrual during your bodybuilding journey. So stay focused, stay consistent, train each muscle group twice per week for the most optimal gains if you're a natural athlete like I am. And yes, always remember the why and stay focused. Asian baby glutes. If you can only do one exercise forever, which one would you do? Pull-ups. You know, it helps with the lat width to look the most aesthetic as you can, and yeah, it works with biceps, you know. Okay, now Sobin_O. You've got quite a lot of questions here. So, okay, we miss you so much. I miss you too. Do you miss me? Yes, I do miss you. And yeah, I know you guys miss me a lot. I'll be back in the States in no time, so we'll see each other soon. Could you upload what you eat in a week video? Of course, I'll be doing that soon. Probably doing a breakfast, low calorie, high protein breakfast, and some of the things that I do in my recipes to lower the calories and up the protein. When are you gonna get your GF? Fix me up with some of the cool chicks back in NYC and see if we click. Well, that rhymed. Anyway, I'm not actively looking for a relationship, but I'm open to the idea of it, and if it's right, then it's right. Matt Levong, why did you start YouTube? So, around 8 months ago, I think, I was editing this video of my transformation, right? It's actually on my channel already, but back then I was only editing like 30 seconds of it, and then I sent it to my bros, the Penthouse Pets, as we call each other. So I sent it to the group, right? And he was the one who said, hey, it's pretty cool, you should make a YouTube channel, you should start a YouTube channel. And then I talked to Josh about it, and I was like, hey, you know what? I've watched so many of these other fitness YouTubers that started this amazing journey, like documenting the journey and show their progress, put out some fitness tips and content that they have learned over the years. Why not do this myself? So I'm gonna show them like my kids and say, hey, your dad has been pretty aesthetic back in his 20s. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. Alright, next question. Desmond_DOS5. This is Josh, by the way. When did you first discover benching 300 pounds every session was a piece of cake for you? Thank you, man, but I do not bench 300 pounds out. My max right now is only 231 pounds for 3. Alexandros Darna, how low should I squat? Ass to grass, baby. Ass to grass. Is fasted cardio better for fat loss? A channel that I truly recommend is Greg Doucette. He has presented a few of his arguments with studies, conclusive studies that show that fasted cardio is actually not better for fat loss. No, the answer is no. Lam Safina, how to quickly gain arm and finger strength for a shooting test. Here I'm assuming that you're shooting like a pistol, a real firearm, so I don't think it's necessarily arm strength, because while you're holding a pistol, right, you're activating your anterior deltoids here. So what you want to do is probably some shoulder presses for building up your anterior deltoid strength, because your shoulders separate into 3 sections, right? The anterior part, lateral, and then the posterior. So by doing shoulder presses, you're gonna activate the anterior deltoid as well as build strength. And then as for finger strength, probably do some pull-ups or dead man hangs, right? So hang on the pull-up bars with only your fingers instead of your hands. Okay, on to the next question. Edison_learn_. Difficult to maintain this fitness lifestyle? Hell no, I freaking love it. Sacrifices that you've made on this fitness journey. I think time would be one of them, because while others are watching Netflix, while others are drinking out and partying, you're the one who's still training hard in the gym. And let's say even if you partied with them, and let's say if you enjoyed yourself for a night and you still want to maintain this physique, you still have to do the extra cardio afterwards to maintain what you look like. So time definitely is one. But I wouldn't say sacrifices. It's like an entire mentality change, and it's a lifestyle change. So how long does it take to get a decent physique? Decent physique as in like you look like you lift or you're like shredded and shit. For me, I would say a year. Like if you consider yourself pretty buff and noticeable by others, for me, that anecdotally speaking, that would be a year. Because after training for a year and wearing like a t-shirt that fits, I've noticed friends, for example, they would say, "Hey dude, you look buff now." Yeah. Will you ever do a show? That is definitely a yes in the future, because I would feel like I would be wasting my potential if I don't do a show. But you know, life throws surprises at you sometimes, so we'll never be certain about that, but that I'll definitely consider. Daiji. Daily supplements. I don't take any daily supplements at all. Ricardus_DR. Legend. Thank you, Rick. Shogo 11th. How do you not break your clarinet in half with that much strength? That is a question I ask myself every single day when I practice. Are you the Asian Hulk? I wish I was. I mean, I have his size, but I look more aesthetic, so the Hulk has nothing on me. Casey.KC Lee. Can you do cardio and strength training during the same day? Yes. Actually, while I'm cutting right now, I'm usually doing my cardio after my training sessions, because you don't want to overexhaust yourself before training, as training always comes first. So make sure to do your cardio afterwards. Try to limit HIIT, so high intensity interval cardio training. Try to limit that and just do this. Low intensity, steady state cardio is better for maintaining your muscle mass and helps with recovery as well. Sean__hi. How to stay pretty while I'm weightlifting? If you're looking pretty while you're weightlifting, you're not training hard enough. Shan, train hard. Sulfur, natty or not? 100% natty, dude. To the last question. Ross Makatangai, will you marry me? Bro, I would if I could, but Corinne would be mad at me, so yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is the end of the Q&A. Hopefully I didn't make it too long. I'm gonna edit this video right now, and I'll see you guys in the next one.